Alright guys, we are back. So sorry about that. I was just trying to sort out any of the issues that, or some of the issues that were popping up quite quickly. But guys, we are back for another week here in Spa for Sunday's league race. We've got Matty Skills in the comms box with me for a couple of minutes. Then he's got to duck off, and then it'll be the lonely, very hungover duck puncher.
Oh no, it's even worse when you're hungover, mate.
Oh mate. We had a Christmas party.
Nice.
And we started at 10 a.m. yesterday morning. We didn't get home till 2 a.m. And oh man.
Oh wow.
It was cooked.
Yeah.
But I digress. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling regenerated. So I'm back.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So guys, a couple of people out on track already looking at the box here. Let's bring up some of the...
Our game, I just got a 5-place grid penalty, mate. Collision with the juice.
Oh, for collision with the juice.
You don't see that every day, and I actually saw that. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he's missing his whole front wing there. Let's have a look as he comes into the box. Oh no, he's not. I wonder where the damage has come from then, because I can't see any sort of damage. But, oh well, that's not good for him in that battle between him and Andy H. He has very slowly been clawing some points back, but it's just not enough. And as we see it right now, Unique goes fastest with a 1:45.032 for the opening time here. Riding on board currently with Jack Sully as he comes around to the final straight now, opens up that wing and then goes and puts it into P1 with a 1:43.845 for the McLaren lads. 2 seconds, or almost 2 seconds. Non-stop, disqualified from the session, parked in a dangerous location.
That'll be a pit lane. Abstract comes around, he was on a purple sector as well, so let's see where Abstract can put it. He's currently P14, P2 with a 44.991. Not going to be quick enough. Only a second off the base.
So it looks like, yeah, he has. Non-stop has beached it.
Oh no.
And then league rules, as we know, no restarting, or what's it called? Resetting to track.
Resetting to track. I love that league rule. It's just like, we're meant to be sim racing. Stuff like that does
exactly.
happen.
Yeah. I mean, you can't, in real life, you can't see a car get reset to the track.
That's right.
They don't just all of a sudden disappear in their back. It's dangerous. If they're in the litter, they can't get moving. That's it.
JB's just done a purple first sector as well.
So right on board with JB as we go around with him. Oh, he goes real wide there, but somehow keeps it valid. Not sure how that happened, but he's got a bit lippy through there.
Doesn't look like a great second sector.
No. Yeah, it looks like he's already backed off a little bit there too. Jury Birch into P5 with 1:45. And he's around. That has to be rear wing damage too, if he tapped that.
An interesting re-entry as well.
Woo!
Far out. Watch the re-entry, lads.
Oh, mate.
Right across the henchman there.
And here we go as Cub now heads up Eau Rouge. Gets real slippy through the top section there. Now heads down, opens up that DRS right down this very long straight, which is great for overtakes with the DRS. Then into, what's he going to do? Down into fourth. You want to upshift into fifth here. Ride the curb all the way down, and then fifth here all the way through. And he stayed in fourth. Could be a bit detrimental to your time there.
Yeah,
and a very tricky double apex corner, this one too.
Alright, that's all she wrote, Dark. Sorry, mate, I can't stay longer, but I'll be back next Sunday.
No.
100%.
All good, my man.
100%.
I will see you next week, and you and I will chat some more.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good.
Alright, brother.
Alright.
And there he goes. My co-host, Matty Skills, has got a lot going on at the moment, so I'm more than happy to accommodate for that man, because he's gone out of his way and he's doing a lot for this league at the moment in terms of some stuff that you guys are going to see very soon in the lobby. So Cub, as he rounds out his into the final sector for his fast lap here. Final chicane. Goes out real wide, nicely done. Opens up that DRS, and looks like he gets his back tyres a bit hot there, and goes into P6 with a 146.993. So currently in P1, Jack Sully, then Arcozal, Abstracts with a nice time for it with a 144.991. Then Unique, Drury Birch, and then the Cub. We've still got drivers like Accelerator, 6 Runs, Car Gamer, JBO. A lot of guys out there currently still yet to set a lap. Alright, so we've got a... so we've got a latecomer, Zoltan, who has finally managed to get his net issues fixed, which is good for him. So, Accelerator is a driver that we haven't really seen for quite some time on the track. I'm not sure what was going on, if he's had some things going on, but he is back today, driving in Spa. Yellow flag in Sector 3 with a car parked there. It looks like a Aston Martin getting out of the way. Might be War Machine. So, as he rounds out his final sector for his hot lap, where will he put it? He's a very quick driver, Accelerator too. So, it'll be interesting to see where he puts it. And goes straight into P1. Almost 4/10ths faster than Jack Sully in P2 with a 143.496. That is huge. Henchman puts it up into P4 as well. Really good battling for the constructors' points. Only 26 points behind Ferrari, I believe it is at the moment. The battle between these guys is very close. So let's move down to another driver who is on an outlap. 6 Runs is on his outlap. Gumbo Kebab is on his current hot lap, and he puts it around. It's the commentator's curse. It's the Ferrari as well. Oh, sorry, the Mercedes as well. War Machine still in pits. Pinju rounding out his final for the Williams Racing Team. DRS is open and goes and puts it into P2 with a 143.642. So the track is definitely starting to evolve here. We're going to see some times that are going to get faster. I would say within 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll go from there. See where these guys are going to put it. No, Rose, you're all good. You're all good. There's no issues whatsoever. You know, pulling out. Thank you for letting us know. It was definitely needed. So Pinju sets his fastest, goes to that P2 spot. We're still yet to see drivers like Car Gamer out on a lap now, but look, he's got that 5 grid place penalty, so he really needs to actually put it up on top. And from what I remember, we raced here not long back with OCE, and he was quite quick around here. He's quite rapid, so we'll see how he does. You want to drive on board with the Cub? All right. So when he comes out of the pits, I will drive on board with him for his hot lap. And thank you very much for spending those quality points there. So Car Gamer looking like a very clean lap. Gets a little bit iffy into there, having to put the brakes on. But still very quick around here. And he's around. Oh, narrowly touching that wall there. So, JBO. So we've got drivers like Gumbo, War Machine, and Zoltan all on an outlap at the moment. And all quite relatively close with each other as we watch Gumbo head up Eau Rouge. Gets right off the gas there. Looked like a little bit of a struggle for him. So we move down to War Machine, who is on his outlap also. Zoltan is now into the pits. I'm not sure why. Zoltan, you can set a lap, mate. Definitely set one. The Aussie Goat, thanks for joining, mate. We appreciate the support and the cheering. Let's go Wallaby, yes. So, we'll wait for the Cub to head out. So we can do a hot lap with him. And Rose, you wanted a hot lap as well with Andy H. Let's have a look. So we're right on board with Andy now. I think this could be his in-lap though. So if it is, I'll make sure that I try and get one with him as well later. I believe this is his in-lap. I think he can do a lot better than that little sector there. Plus he's touched the grass. Not sure if he does that in real life with the skill that this guy has. I don't think he even knows what colour grass is. Yeah, straight into the pits. Alright. So let's move on down to... There's a lot of people still in pits right now. We've got 6 runs on a lap at the moment. Gumbo's still on his outlap. JBO on his outlap. And Zoltan on his outlap as well. But 6 runs. Doing well. So 6 runs here. One thing I have noticed about him for a fair few races now, he has very strong quali pace. Not so much top 3, but you're looking anywhere from top 5 to... Oh, sorry, P5 to... I'd say probably P8 where he's sitting now is his genuine quali pace. But then come race time, he's just had the absolute worst luck. And I feel for the guy because I reckon he could get a lot more points than him. But out on a fresh set of softs, on a track that's now evolving, and there is going to be a lot of traffic coming out soon too, so I think maybe getting... Oh, he's into the pits. So Cub into the pits. So Gumbo, let's jump on board with Gumbo and we'll watch the lap with Gumbo. Waddington, how are you, mate? Lovely to have you on board for the night. And Gumbo is around, which is not good for him. Looks like he's lost a bit of his end plate too. Let's have a look once he gets going again. Yeah, he's lost his whole front wing. And he's binned it on purpose. Sorry about that, guys. It's definitely not what we promote. We don't really promote that type of driving, binning it on purpose. I mean, just go straight back to pits and pit your car. Alright, War Machine, let's jump on board with the guy. He's already got an invalid lap, so is he going to go back around or is he going to pit and then try and get back out in time? Because he still has not set a lap. Zoltan also is now out on the lap. Looks like he may have had a bit of traffic to deal with as he's got the Alfa Romeo directly behind him. C-Line out on the lap. Oh, out on out lap, I should say. Andy H on an out lap too, so let's ride on board with him. Let's see whereabouts he is as he's now starting. Yeah, okay. So we'll jump on board with him for a hot lap very soon. So the top 10 as we see it. Accelerator in the Williams for the 143.496. Pinju with a 143.642, and I should say, sorry, the accelerator is actually Alpine, my fault. Jack Sully in P3, 143.845. Arkozel P4. Unique P5 with a very strong time for Unique. The Henchman in P6. Some strong starting positions there so far for the McLaren. And just like that, Accelerator goes back up into P1 with a 143.055. Sorry, I should say he was already in P1. 6 runs in P8. Abstracts in P9. And Drury Birch, who has DNF'd, has now been pushed down to P11. Who has a car gamer, gets himself up into P4. This is exactly what he needs. Problem is, he is starting with a 5 grid place penalty, and are we right on board now with Andy H as he starts his hot lap. So here we go, Rose, this one's for you. Watching the GOAT. Also dealing with a little bit of traffic in front of him. Let's see what happens here. Does the Alfa Romeo get out of the way of the Ferrari? But the Ferrari goes real wide, somehow stays valid for his time there. But that would have hurt his overall finishing time. Currently sitting in P8. I know he wants to go faster. He needs to be up there because, I mean, the last few races, he's not had the best of times. I think the end of the season are the tracks that he struggles with a little bit. Yeah, he's got traffic right in front of him. This is really going to hinder his performance here. The Alfa Romeo is just a lot slower, goes real wide and then re-enters the track. Andy opens up his DRS and is not able to go faster. So, who is on track? We've got the Henchman on track currently. We've got, let's have a look, Jack Sully, Car Gamer on track, Unique on track. Henchman is the one that we are going to watch at the moment as he comes down into the final sector. Currently sitting in P7. I know he is going to want to go faster than where he is now as he comes through the final bus stop chicane there. Opens up that DRS, the throttle goes down, and he does not go better. He sits in P8 with a 144.635. Well, guys, I think that is it. Let's have a look at JBO. Is he still on? No, he's invalid. So, P1, Accelerator with a very quick time of a 143.055, almost 3/10 ahead of Pinju in the Williams with a 143.311. Jack Sully in P3, Sea Lion P4, very late P4 there too. Car Gamer in P5, exactly what he needs, so he'll start P10. Arkozel P6, Unique P7, Henchman P8, Zoltan P9, Andy H rounding out the top 10 for the finishes there. 6 runs into P11, Abstracts P12, Jerry Birch unfortunately having an early out going into P13. The Juice in P14, Cub P15. Definitely need those Ferraris higher in terms of their constructors battle. No, Rose. It's between him and Car Gamer. I mean, it's likely, but anything can happen. So, as I mentioned, the Cub P15, Kirko P16, JBO P17, Gumbo P18, and War Machine P19, and Non-Stop with a DSQ in P20. So 3 drivers not setting a time, Gumbo, War Machine, and Non-Stop. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens from here. So, are these guys going to be able to pick it up a little bit and head up? Juice looks like he's got a 5 position penalty too, so he is going to be going down as well. So A-Town, Car Gamer had a collision with, I think it was Juice or JBO, one of the two. I can't remember exactly now, but he had a 5 grid place penalty because of it. So. Looks like the chat in Discord is going off. So just waiting for the players while they get all their setups in line. So guys in chat, chuck up your predictions. Where do we think people are going to end? I'm not sure. This one's going to be a hard one to actually call, I think. Personally, I think Accelerator, you know, he's one that's I think he's going to do quite well. Pinju, I think he could do extremely well. He's had some rotten lucks in the races that he has raced. Jack Sully, you can never really go past him. He's been very consistent lately. Andy H, he's been off form recently, so he could struggle, although the F1 gods do seem to always throw him a bone. Non-stop and abstracts for P1 and 2, Padu Hollow. Money's on Andy for Singapore Rose. Yeah, like I said, Andy's form is a bit off at the moment. However, he does have those F1 gods that like to throw in bones. You reckon Zoltan on podium? Yeah, I reckon he could be on there. Zoltan is definitely a quick driver. Is an aggressive driver. However, someone has binned that. That's going to be a DSQ for Pinju. No, it's not. He's heading back onto track. So there's your pit stop predictions. 1 stop, medium to hard. 2 stop, soft, medium to hard, or soft, medium to medium. Driver 48 says Cub to charge up the field. Look, another driver that at the beginning of the season I expected a lot more from Cub. I know he's had a lot going on, so he hasn't been able to really put in the practice that he requires, and that's Pinju around again, taking out the boards. It's demolition derby. But look, if he has a good race, then yeah, absolutely, I can definitely see it. So, and what is? Goffy reckons someone in the papaya or Kirko up the top there. So I'm already seeing in chat here that JBO is struggling with his setup, so he's not happy there. Looks like Accelerator is running 0-0 wings. That's what Pinju's asking. I doubt they'd be running 0-0 wings, but I've seen weirder, that's for sure. Alright, so as the guys come in, line up into their grid boxes, a very interesting angle there for Pinju, trying to get the better jump to cover off Accelerator in front, or even just to hold Jack Sully directly behind him. Cargamer gets the DSQ, I'm guessing for missing the box. Same with Kirko, also a DSQ. Five lights. They're out. The engines are warming up. And they're off. Here we go. So, straight away, I can see the Accelerator has a really bad start, putting Pinju up into P1. C-Line now moves up into P2. Oh, and there's going to be carnage. I can see it already. As we see, the Mercedes of Zoltan getting pushed off track. But Pinju had the start that he was hoping for, up into P1, C-Line P2. Accelerator moves down to P3. Arcozel up into P4. Jack Sully down into P5. WRL Unique up into P6. Cargamer moves down to P7. Henchman stays in the position that he was in. And that is carnage there. That is a... Jack Sully has been taken out of this race. He is now DNF'd. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it looked like there was absolute chaos there. I saw bits flying everywhere. So let's have a look here. No, Padu, you're definitely not allowed to reset to track, mate. If you get beached, no resetting. It's a DSQ. So let's bring up the position changes and have a look where everyone's gone. So, probably the best movers and shakers there. Non-stop up 8 positions. Jury Birch and Cargamer up 5 positions each. Henchman up 1 position. C-Line up 2 positions. Unique's probably had the worst of the lot there, dropping down 8 positions on the start. I would say he may have been pushed out a little bit, but let's see if anyone jumps into the pits on that start. This is not the start that, this is not what the guys in the Papaya needed for their constructors. They 26 points. It now comes down to the shoulders of the henchmen to be able to carry the team for this race, to be able to claw back any points. We've got to hope that, I mean, I don't have to hope, but the boys of Empire are hoping that the guys in red are having a bit of an off night. But let's have a look here. So I know it's forbidden to type during the race, but JB is teleporting everywhere. Okay. Okay, JB, if you are in the stream, mate, we're gonna need you to probably jump out, mate, because I can see you've been disconnected too. Hey, what's going on here? Narco's a restart. GG's, Oz 5 tenths up. You're kidding. Yeah, so there's only at this stage, I don't think we're going to be doing a restart because there's only 3 that have dropped out. I can't really help that, unfortunately, which is crap. I know, and I do apologise. If it was more, if it was about half the grid, then yeah, definitely. But yeah, I do apologise, guys. So JBO is still ghosted. It looks like he's struggling to get back into the game. He was kicked. He was part of that little glitch there that kicked himself, Car Gamer, and somebody else. I can't remember. Non-stop, I think. So, guys, in chat, now that you've seen the start and you've seen the positions that people have made up and haven't made up, what are your thoughts on the podium? What are your thoughts? Because I need to know, because I'm struggling to call this one already. My mind is a little bit foggy after one too many beverages. Akko, you need to leave this lobby, mate. If anyone in chat is friends with Akko, can you please tell him to leave the lobby and stay out of the lobbies? After his little shenanigans in Wednesday's races, he's not welcome in WRL. So here we go. 3 drivers into the pits already. We've got Cub into the pits, Gumbo into the pits, and JBO into the pits. Making sure, what is going on here? So Accelerator is still ghosted. I'm going to jump back over to Padu. No, there's no spare seats left on Sundays, actually. Gee, there goes my podium. We're even a win. I'm restarting my Xbox. Yeah, apologies, mate. Just give us 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to have a quick look into what's going on here. So Andy in P1, Car Gamer P2, and P3 the Hench. It's a wild one. I think at the moment I can't go past Sea Lion. I can't go past all those guys. Arcozel, I'm not sure. Henchman, I think is going to be pretty strong. Car Gamer, I definitely think is going to be strong. I don't think Andy is going to be able to pull off what he can pull off. Yeah, it's going to be a hard fought battle for him. Toppy, thanks for joining, mate. Do you want to jump in the game co-commentate with me? He's just going to restart his Xbox. No worries. So lap 3, and it looks like we're going to be going racing in just a second. So we're going to ride on board with Pinjo. We're going to have Pinju. We're going to have a look at the start that he can get. We might ride on board with the Accelerator actually. So Accelerator, with C-Line. C-Line looks to not get the start that he was hoping for against Pinju there up ahead. Loses a little bit of time, 7/10 to be exact, to Pinju. Now 8/10. He's falling further and further down. Looks like though Pinju got a little bit slippy there. Car Game already 2.5 seconds behind. Accelerator is going to be dropping very, very rapidly if he's still out, which he is. This is going to be a hard one for Accelerator to get back up. If he can get back in, this is going to be good for him because it didn't do too much damage. Although I said that too soon. Kozel now makes the move down through the ghost there. The Cub, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. That's not good for him. Zoltan now moves up into P5. Accelerator now dropping further and further down. We've got the Henchman still in P7. Now looking to make a move again on the guys ahead. But we're going to jump on board with Kozel, who is now going to be looking to make a move on Cargamer. Henchman gets that move, that position gained on Accelerator there. It's going to be a close battle for P3 here very soon. Toppy, thanks so much for joining me, and I appreciate it.
That's alright. Would I be able to get an invite to the game? I can't join off
Oh,
here.
I sure can, man. Yep, 1 second.
Because they have made it that if you appear offline, you also can't join.
I'm not appearing offline. I don't know why people are thinking this. It says online.
Yeah, for me it says last sent 29 minutes ago.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Oh well. Anyways, so Kozel 5/10 on the back of Cargamer. Cargamer is now 1.5 seconds behind the guys ahead, which is C-Line. He was 2.3, so he's definitely made up a lot of time here. Let's go and have a look at the tyres though, and what people have got on currently. So a very, very mixed range between medium and hards here. We're not seeing those soft tyres out just yet. P1, Pinju on the medium tyres, Cargamer on the medium tyres. That's probably why he's making up a bit of time to C-Line ahead. Kozel on the hard tyres though, who's starting to lose a bit of time to Cargamer ahead. Zoltan on the mediums, Henchman on the hards, Accelerator on the hards. It looks like Accelerator is now back in his car too, makes the move on the Henchman and gets the job done. Drury Birch now also on the back of the Henchman. Only 4/10 behind, 5/10 behind. Andy H now also looking to join the party as he is sitting in P9, wanting to get past everybody very quickly to try and get himself back up into podium contention. And then Abstract's rounding out the top 10 with 1.5 second gap to Andy ahead. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can get a move done here very soon, because he'll need to get it done soon. Both being on hard tyres. Drury Birch is a very quick driver, and it's just, I think he's had some rotten luck races as well. Either things just didn't go his way, or he happened to be an innocent bystander in a few of the incidents I remember. So I'm hoping for good points for him too, to be honest with you. But when we talk about points, it's these guys right here, the guys in the papaya. Only one of them left on track. Then you've got the Ferrari, currently sitting in P1 constructors, 26 points the gap at the moment between the both of them, and you've only got one of those guys in the points as well. The Cub currently sitting right down in P18 and with a 3-second time penalty too. So this is not going to be good for him. He needs to really start to put that boot down and start playing that supportive role for Andy H for the constructors there. Now, we're right on board with Andy, as it looks like he's going to try and make a move down the straight here. Sorry, Toppy, what were you going to say, mate?
Car Gamer does have to outscore Andy by over 7 points for Andy not to finish the championship.
Well, there you go. Gumbo Kebab has retired. It's a 3-second time penalty as well, and that's going to be a safety car as well. Bet you it was Up Eau Rouge. It was.
Can I grab another invite?
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be very interesting to see, because Andy knows the points difference he has to do, and
that's the thing.
It
so
does put
Andy,
pressure on.
Yeah, I mean he's very calculated as well.
Yeah.
He'll know exactly. He'll be right now. He'll be sitting there going, okay, if car game is in P3, I need to be in X position to be able to ensure that I finish this championship tonight. So Carb now picks himself another 3-second time penalty. This is just not going the way that it needs to for the constructors, guys. You know, these Ferraris. What lap is Pinju going to spin? Curtis. No, you know what? Ooh, it's a hard one. I reckon if they can get a lap in, probably go lap 15. That's my call. Lap 15, just for you, Curtis. Obviously, I don't want to put pressure on the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 17.
Yeah, there you go. So, some of the guys already into the pits. Pinju enters the pits. Sea-Lion, Car Gamer. Stop moving, everyone. Pinju, Jesus, Sea-Lion. Alright, that's it. I give up. Pretty much everyone. Kozel stays out. Drew Birch stays out. 6 runs stays out. So that's your 3 at the top at the moment. The Cub stays out as well. Andy H now manages to get back out in front of his teammate right before they head up Eau Rouge. Double yellow flag still out. So it was Gumbo Kebab. It looked like he may have had an incident somewhere with Juice. By the looks of it, he's in chat, apologised, said he's spaced out.
I keep getting failed to join host.
Make sure you're what's it called? What's it called? Quick resume. Make sure that's on. Quickly, like, force exit the game and then rejoin.
Yeah, I've done that a few times now. I've let it do the
I know
full
why.
communicating
No,
to.
I know why.
Why?
I know why. It's because that Akko guy.
Yeah.
He's joined the lobby, and he hasn't left. So the spots are full.
And
annoying.
he's just in spectator.
He's just in spectator. Yeah, and I can't kick him.
Alright, I'll message him.
Yeah. I think we may have cursed it, you reckon? Lap 15, lap 16. Could be. Am I missing something here? Does he spin a lot? I mean, I haven't really watched. Oh, he does? Oh, okay, there you go. I feel bad. So, here we go. So, top 10 currently, as it stands, are Kozel P1, Drew Birch P2, 6 runs P3. Sea-Lion, a reserve for us tonight in the Aston Martin in P4. Accelerator, P5. Car Gamer, P6. Pinju, P7, also a reserve for us tonight. P8 is Unique. Zoltan, another reserve for the Mercedes boys in P9. Henchman rounding out the top 10. Andy H and the Carb in P11 and 12 for the Ferrari lads. War Machine in P13 for Aston Martin. Kirko in P14. Non-Stop P15. Juice 16. JBO 17. And Abstracts now in the pits in P18. And then our two unfortunate timely exits, Gumbo Kebab and Jack Sully in P19 and 20. Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, that is true. He spun a lot on the formation lap. That's quite funny, actually. I'm not gonna lie, Curtis. Yeah, he spun a few times on the formation. Took out one of the boards as well. So, well, I hope he has a good race. I hope he has a good race. I'm not going to... I mean, now that I've said that's commentator's curse and that's the way it works, so... We'll hopefully end that tonight for him. So safety car should be in this lap. So we might jump on board with Drury Birch and watch the safety car restart and see if he can catch Arkozel sleeping or if Arkozel can catch Drury Birch sleeping. I think it's going to be the latter of the two. I reckon Drury Birch is going to be caught sleeping. 6 runs will get the jump on him. Sea-Lion will get the jump on him as well, I reckon, the way it could work. Yeah, this is Duck. This is Duck. Yeah, all right, look, man, I genuinely reckon we can get it. If I can finish the race, oh my gosh. It's Miami, so everyone knows how Miami is. It's going to be a little bit of carnage there.
Yeah.
Being a straight track that no one has really raced on much. Let's put it that way. I think it's going to be a bit of carnage. And, yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, man, I reckon we can get P3 in the constructors. Miami's your favourite track. Hell yeah, we got P3 then. Here we go. So safety car restart already. Left it very late. Slowed down the pack quite a lot. But Drew Birch wasn't able to get the move done like I thought he was. Gets the tyres a bit hot coming out of the final chicane there. Starts to spin them and loses a fair bit of time to Arkozel up ahead. Sea-Lion now jumps 6 runs, and that's a safety car in... not safety car, that is a car around in Sector 3. That looks like JBO, as he now looks like he's back up and running. But Drury Birch is losing a lot of time to Arkozel, but the man himself, Sea-Lion, already on the heels of Drury Birch. And Car Gamer as well.
I'm in the lobby.
Now with... Excellent. So Car Gamer now looking to fight with Accelerator and 6 runs up ahead. 6 runs and Accelerator looking to battle. I'm wondering if there's going to be any team orders here. Does 6 runs know that Accelerator is the faster driver? Does he move over, or does he sit there and go, you know what, I've been in this team for a lot longer than you have, Accelerator, so this is my team, stay out of my way. Unique up into P7, and there is a move just been made by Non-Stop and Kirko as we jump down on board there. Henchman 3-second time penalty. Ah, no.
But Henchman does look like he's just about to make a move on Zoltan.
He does. Goes down the inside too.
Very nice move.
Now that opens up the door, yeah, it looks like he's struggling a little bit, Zoltan. He's now opened up the door for Andy, sitting right on his tail.
Whoa, we've got a Mercedes.
Oh, that's a
out.
car. Yeah. That's Zoltan. No, that's not Zoltan. Sea-Lion. No?
Yeah, it must have been Sea-Lion.
It was Unique. It was Unique.
Yeah.
No, Unique. Unique's dropped from P... I think he was in P7. He's moved right down to P15, so it looks like he's had a bit of a spin there. The battle continues though between between Zoltan, Henchman, and Andy as Zoltan.
He is totally capitalised on that.
He has.
And he's
so
going to get the other
has now moved up.
He's going to get
he will,
Accelerator.
absolutely. Thing is, with Accelerator, he's also a very hard battle. You know what he's like. I mean, with his racing, he's...
Yeah. He hasn't even opened it DRS.
No. So Accelerator is he can park the car pretty
Henchman
wide.
has had a
Oh, and
spin.
Henchman is around. Looks like there may have been contact with himself and Zoltan. Andy H now capitalises on that and gets both of them in the one move. Zoltan now right on the back of Andy H, looking to regain that position as well. The Cub now moves up into P9, Abstract's P10, and Henchman now needing to really get back up in there and put his car a little bit further up the grid. His tyres are going to be a little bit cold now, so let's see what we can do there. Abstract's now 5/10 behind the Cub. It looks like he's just had a bit of a struggle town. How did Belgium go for me? So Abstract's now gets the move made on the Cub. Nicely done too.
And Henchman's going to take it
And
as well.
Henchman, as they go side by side, Henchman gets the move done, but
Done.
he does it, yeah, very nicely too. And he fends off Car Gamer as he tries to make that pass again. DRS is now enabled. So guys, you can use it. Go nuts. Accelerator 3/10 behind Drury Birch for that P3 position, while Car Gamer is only 5/10 now behind Accelerator as well. The battle up here for Ps 3, 4 and 5 is going to be strong, as we see Accelerator going up through a Rouge in a very, very, very quick rapid pace there. Does he get the move done? It looks like he does. The DRS is open and he gets it done nicely. Very nicely. Drury Birch now up into P4, now moves down to P4. Car Gamer right on the back of his teammate. What does Drury Birch do here? Does he let Car Gamer go, knowing that he's in a championship fight? He does. Moves over for Car Gamer, says, see you later, mate, go and get him. So we've got a battle. Looks like there's a massive battle going on up here. Abstracts and the Henchman fighting together. And Henchman gets the move done. Moves now back up into P9 from P11 all the way back up to P9. JBO with a 3-second time penalty. However, Abstract's now still right on the back of Henchman. Henchman runs wide there. And Abstracts is looking to capitalise. What does he do? Does he get the move done? Is he going to make a move? Unique 3-second time penalty. Oh, Pinju, P17. I did miss that, as he had a spin. You know what? What lap is it? Oh, P11.
Car Gamer, if the race finished right now, Andy would secure the championship by 1 point.
Yeah. So Sea Lion now goes the fastest lap with a 1:47.876 on a blistering time there actually on mediums too.
The Cub's
So
out.
Kozel and Dreary. Oh, Cub is out. Is that going to... Oh, he's retired in pits. He's retired in pits. Oh.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, I was a whole, couple of corners too early. My bad.
But no safety car.
Yeah.
Looks like Henchman's gonna get the move. Gonna get the move done here. Easy done.
Oh, so retakes the position for Abstract, because him and Abstract have been battling this whole time. So Abstract obviously got him back, and they've been fighting ever since. Curtis Accelerator took P1 tonight for quali, and I cannot remember for the life of me what the lap time was. I'm sorry. So 6 runs. Car Gamer now up into P3. Andy H in P4. Oh, like I said, guys, Andy H is so strong. I sort of have written him off a little bit for this race, just because I know that this back half of the tracks aren't up to his. Well, not up to his standards, but he's
He
just
doesn't
not a fan
enjoy
of them.
them.
No, he doesn't enjoy them. But I mean, like I said, he knows what he needs to do to secure it, so he's going to go out and do it. Accelerator now enters the pits, putting Andy H now up into P3, who also sets the fastest lap time with a 1:47.824
On a track
for those
that he
medium
doesn't
tyres. Yeah, well. So, Henchman now moves up into P6 because of the pit stop from Accelerator. Abstract moves up, Kozel moves up. Accelerator will probably come out in P9. Yeah, he will. He'll come out in P9. But are there any close battles? Yeah, there is. So we've still got Abstracts battling with the Hench, and Hench is now also
Kozel's in this too.
Swallowed up by Kozel, as by the looks of it soon. And there we go. Abstracts now opens up that DRS. Henchman moves out to cover. Kozel gets them both here. Or maybe not.
Not quite.
He gets one. That is beautiful racing. Looks like the two of them may have touched there a little bit. I was riding on board with the wrong driver.
Henchman's thrown it down the inside.
What?
That
what
was
a move!
Insane.
And then Kozel gets a little bit squirrely there. JBO has retired from the session, meaning he is out. That brings on another full course safety car. Look, this is not what we want to see.
All I'm going to say here is whatever Henchman had for dinner, I want some.
Yeah, because that Pinju is out as well, DNF'd.
It was before both of our predictions. You said lap 15.
No forecast for rain, yeah. No forecast for rain. There you go. Rose says the lap time was a 43.0. Henchy, you beast. Absolutely. So like I said, I mean, the battle for constructors between these guys in the Papaya and the guys in the Ferrari, it's probably one of the closest battles I've seen in a long time. And I think... what's Hench doing? Hench is going to pit. Yeah, I think that's a smart move. Pitting with the rest of them. He doesn't have a teammate to contend with going into the pit box, so he's okay here. And he doesn't have to double stack.
This could be an epic battle. We've got Andy H and Cargame at P3 and 2.
JBO has just had the worst luck. My controller fell off my table and I turned it back on and it just unpauses me, putting me into a wall. Yeah. There's already a couple of tickets in here too. So we've got a ticket here for John or JBO and a ticket here from Sully, I'm guessing with Unique. Yeah, it is. So looks like the stewards are going to be a little bit busy in the next few days. Tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. Your top two bets are still on for the win.
What are the top two bets?
Rose, remind me of your top two bets. I remember. I think you said Henchman and Andy, or Car Gamer and Andy. Sorry, and I think Henchman as well. So, currently as it stands, every single driver that is now on the track and still racing is in it for a point. Let's hope that this is going to be the last safety car for the remainder of the race. We want to see some good, strong racing. We've seen some strong racing already between Abstract, Kozel and Henchman. It's been absolutely amazing battles between those two. Clean, drivers giving enough space. You know, it is very good. That sucks, Cub. Yeah, sorry to hear, mate.
I think I can see Andy just sticking behind Car Gamer.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to battle. However, a win's a win. Any driver is going to want to go for the win.
Exactly, but right now the winner's C-line. So if Car Gamer gets past C-line, I can see Andy wanting to definitely get past him. And then until they've got a few seconds behind them, they probably won't battle each other.
No, not at all.
And then even then, Andy's going to be battling very conservative.
Yeah, most likely. So looking at the leaderboard, so let's go P1, C-Line, Car Gamer, Andy H for the top 3, 6 runs in P4 and his teammate right behind him, Accelerator in P5. So let's see if 6 runs or Accelerator team orders may come into play. Does 6 runs move over for him? I know he didn't last time, it was racing, which is, I'm not going to lie, I like seeing that.
Yeah.
Zoltan in the Mercedes is the reserve in P6, Drury Birch in the P7, P8 for Henchy, Arcozal P9, Abstracts P10, then 11, 12 and 13 you've got Kirko, War Machine and Non-Stop. Sorry, I had to yawn. And then and then P14 was Unique, and then Juice in P15, rounding out the drivers who are still on track. Ferrari versus McLaren, 1 driver from each team remains. Let's go Forza Ferrari. We'll see. I'm on for the McLaren guys for the victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a McLaren win.
Yeah, I mean we've seen a McLaren. Oh, sorry, we've seen a Ferrari constructors. We've seen a Ferrari championship. We might be seeing the Ferrari championship again in terms of driver. I mean. So, C-Line, safety car in this lap. C-Line now controls the pace. We know he's quite decent with his starts too, so it's just going to come down to Car Gamer caught napping, or is he going to actually put the foot down and really give it to C-Line in front? Try and get that move made. Then C-Line hopefully doesn't give up the position to Andy and makes it hard for Andy. Meaning that 6 runs and Accelerator can battle the car ahead as well.
I'll watch Henchman if you want to watch the top guys.
Yep. And here we go. So Car Gamer.
We've got.
What happened to C-Line? C-Line is around. No, C-Line. Yeah, C-Line's around. So C-Line is around, I'm guessing, off of the bus stop chicane there. Car Gamer now moves up into P1, Andy P2, 6 runs goes up into P3, Accelerator P4, Zoltan P5, Drury Birch P6, Arcozal, Henchman has had a bit of a blunder somewhere in there as well, moving down to P10, I'm guessing.
Yeah. May
have been due to a...
C-Line just got him back
driving,
back into the...
Yeah, I was about to say there. Yeah. Okay, so Zoltan now picks up a 3-second time penalty. Let's have a look at these time penalties too. There we go. So, Unique on 8 seconds worth of time pens, and then everybody. So, War Machine, Henchman, C-Line, Arcozal, Drury Birch, and Zoltan all on 3-second time penalties. So, Zoltan is going to have to really push it to Accelerator ahead in order to secure the P3 if he's going to get it. Henchman now picks up another 3-second time penalty. This is not good for him. Now moves him up into up 6 seconds for those penalties there. Let's have a look at the tyres though. Everybody on the mediums except for Unique, who is on 1 lap old softs, and Kirko on 2 lap old hards. So Kirko's going to be wanting to go the rest of the distance on these tyres now.
War Machine has had a spin.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So War Machine now moving down into P5.
P5?
Oh, sorry, P15 I mean, sorry. Oh, and that's a spin. Who was that? That's Accelerator. Accelerator's had a spin as well.
What a shame.
Oh, coming out of the final chicane there. So
C-Line's
the
making
battle.
a move. This could be a lovely switchback. Not quite.
No, not quite.
But
Ooh,
he's still got the run.
He does. Is he going to do it? Oh. He does. Drury Birch just backs right out of that and says, no, thank you.
That was a smart thing to do.
You can have it. Yeah. And the best part is the Sea Lion now has DRS
and
and
we
is
got
not fighting a
Arcozel
current
making a move
directly
too.
ahead. Yeah, and
oh,
that's
Arcozel's around.
Kozel around. Was the door shut on him, or do you think?
Yeah, the door shut a little bit, I think, but.
Oh, see, I think he
probably should have. He probably should have seen it coming because it was a bit of a send.
Yeah, I think he pulled the trigger a bit too early.
Yeah, I think another lap wouldn't have hurt.
Yeah. So Zoltan now moves up into P3. He's got to make sure that he cleans off that 3-second time penalty though, because if he can't, and 6 runs can stay within that range, 6 runs will take that position back at the end of the race. Sea Lion now moves up into P5. Drury Birch into P6. Accelerator P7. Hench back up into P8. P9 is Abstracts. P10 non-stop for the Haas boys, 9 and 10 there. Then you got Unique in 11, Kozel 12, Kirko 13, 14 is the Juice, and then War Machine in P15. The battle for P1 and 2 though is looking to be intense, but at the same time we've got another one here with Accelerator, the Henchman, and Drury Birch all looking to make some moves. Accelerator now gets up in position on Drury Birch. Drury Birch and now Henchman are looking to go side by side into turn 1.
If Henchman
no, Henchman got pushed a little bit wide there as he comes back on track and almost makes contact with Abstracts, so moves down to P9. Sea Lion picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's not what he's needing.
Andy H has used all of his ERS.
There you go. So Abstracts, Drury Birch is now 5 tenths on the back of Accelerator. Wanting to make some moves here, trying to get those positions back. You forced me out going up a Rouge. I want that position back, mate. That's what he's saying. That's all he's thinking to himself with 16% ERS, whereas Accelerator with a very strong 73% ERS, 75%. Abstracts now also on the charge down of Drury Birch. So Zolt's on podium so far. Look, at the moment, theoretical, no. However, it's looking very, very likely. Looking very likely, unless Sea Lion can get past 6 runs, and then I think Sea Lion will give Zoltan a bit of a run for his money. We got any close battles? Unique.
The Juice is looking good on Kirko.
Yeah, for a little bit, yeah. There we go. So Unique, is he going to send it up the inside? He sends it down the outside. He backs out, gets a very nice turn into fast stop. As he comes out, Accelerator goes fastest lap with a 146, 605. Unique opens up his rear wing to try and charge down Non-Stop ahead of him, but Non-Stop also opens up his rear wing right behind the Henchman. Unique again, right on the back of him. Losing a little bit of time there going through turn 1, but makes up a lot of time through Rouge. Very nicely done. Opens up his ERS, then his DRS.
Sea Lions gonna
So Sea Lion and Accelerator. Yeah, Sea Lion and Accelerator have some really strong battles here.
Oh.
Nice clean racing there though. And then 6 runs also joining that little fight there between the two of them. Non-Stop gets a 3-second time penalty. It's not what he needs. So as we see it at the moment, Zoltan is currently in net P3.
I think Car Game is going to walk away with this one. Andy just doesn't have the ERS to fight him.
Well, yeah, I think you're right. Andy Car Gamer is going to walk away with it.
With this race.
With this race, yes. But, this still gives Andy the championship victory right here. This will secure it if he can hold this position. And I think right now he's sitting 1.3, 1.4 seconds. Zoltan, though, is looks to be catching him a little bit. Not by much.
And Zoltan doesn't have much more ERS either.
No, well, that's the thing, though. Zoltan's got nothing to lose. Andy's got a lot to lose. So Zoltan can really push it to him, whereas Andy is he'd have to get defensive very quickly. Accelerator now looking to make a move down the inside on C-Line and gets it nicely done.
He's
Beautiful.
Nice work.
Very, very nice move there. C-Line now moves down to P5 and now is going to be on the attack from 6 runs behind him. Drury Birch in P7 now also gets a 3-second time penalty.
I think we're going to get a move here. With Drury.
So it'll be DRS and ARS engaged. Yeah, there it goes.
Easy done.
Beautifully done. And now 6 runs. Also now on the attack by Abstracts on 6 runs. Can he get something done? Henchman now picks up another 3 seconds. It's not what Henchman is looking for. Some very nice wheel-to-wheel racing here by Abstracts on 6 runs. And Abstracts is so close to getting the move made. His front wing, I reckon right now, is going to be having tread marks all over it. He's that close behind him. Accelerator picks up a 3-second time penalty. So with 2 laps to go, let's bring up the penalties here. So C-Line 6 seconds, Drury Birch 6 seconds, Zoltan and Accelerator 3 seconds, Henchman 9 seconds, 3 and 3 for Non-Stop and Arcozal, and 6 seconds for Unique.
Zoltan
didn't even realise, but
to secure this P3.
At the moment, yes. And Drury Birch has ghosted. Looks like he's dropped out. So that's not what he needed.
No.
There's
After
some big battles
race
going on up here. Oh my god. You got 6 runs. You've got a battle with 6 runs. The Henchman, Non-Stop, Drury Birch, all within just a minuscule of each other.
Send it there.
I think he's got a bit more in him than that. So Henchman now only 2/10 behind, 6 runs, heading up Eau Rouge. He'll stick it here behind him. He'll open up that rear wing, and he'll get the move made on 6 runs, I think, quite easily. Henchman has 38%
he's gonna get the move
ARS.
done,
Yeah, he's getting. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's contact made.
There was.
Looks like Abstract came across on there. Oh, silly. That's
crash.
the Henchman out. Did you see that?
Yeah. I'll clip it.
Thank you. And Unique gets a 5-second. Oh man. I'm not sure what happened there.
It was just I think Hench must have had a little bit of wing damage.
Yeah.
And he didn't know.
Oh man. I feel for the guy, I do. So as a result, it looks as though we're going to see Cargamer go P1. Andy H, 4 seconds now behind Cargamer. He's just going to sit there and take it nice and easy. But Zoltan is now only 1 second behind Andy H. Can he get the move made? And if he can he gap Andy by 3 seconds? Or has Andy got any damage? Doesn't look like it. No damage there. 5% ERS. Zoltan now within DRS range on him too. He's going to want to get the move done and quickly. And Andy picks up a 3-second time penalty. So now the battle is on between Zoltan. The battle is now on between Zoltan and Andy H. Zoltan needs to make this move done, and if he can, this will drop or does it move it on to the next race?
I'll work it out. I'll work it out right now.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. Oh man, that is not what Andy needs right now. Zoltan really is going to want to push it to Andy ahead. Accelerator in P4, C-Line up into P6, but 6 seconds worth of time penalties, meaning he is currently clear right now on Non-Stop behind him, so he will stay in that P5.
Non-Stop.
Zoltan, and that sealed it. That has sealed it on the final lap. As we come around, we're going to stay on board with Andy here. 6 runs picks up a 3-second time penalty. I'm going to stay on board with Andy here as we witness a first in the WRL league racing history, a double championship. So the first two-time championship driver for WRL with Andy H. In the Ferrari, all 3 seasons, loves his red car. Can't go wrong with it. Car Gamer rounds out first in P1. Andy H doing some doughies, doing some fishtails around the end, going into P2 and securing himself as Season 3 for Sunday night's championship leader. And what a season it's been for him too. It's been an absolute pleasure calling these races for him. He's just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Accelerator goes into P3, Sea-Lion P4, Abstracts P5. Zoltan, unfortunate for him, has a late off and goes P6. Non-stop P7, 6 runs P8. Arcozal P9, The Juice P10, Kirko P11, Drury Birch P12, Unique in P13, Henchman in P14, who I believe does still classify, so I've just got to look at, I'll have to look at that when I go and do the standings, but I believe he still classifies, putting him into P14. And then your DNF drivers will be War Machine, JBO, Pinju, the Cub, Gumbo, and Jack Sully. A very, very, very unfortunate race for those guys there. But this is the man right here, the one that we are all extremely happy for right now.
I think Andy deserves some on-stream donuts.
He does, absolutely.
I think I'll go and create a lobby. We'll invite him. You join, and we'll give him some donuts.
Yeah, Hench gets points. Yeah, thanks for that coffee.
When I can get out of this lobby.
Yeah, Rose, that is the championship secured for the man himself. Let's bring up these guys. So Abstract's getting driver of the day, and Accelerator picking up the fastest lap there with a 1:46.605. So let's get these guys into the party. So Accelerator, Andy, and Car Game are all coming into the party now. Guys, just make sure that you're including your audio for us. And hopefully we get Car Gamer in here. Yeah.
You have.
We'll get to that. No, that's all good. Yeah. Alright. So, I don't know if Car Gamer is joining. I've sent him the invite.
There he is.
Oh, there he goes. Sweet as. So, I'm going to kick it off with Accelerator. Mate, an absolute stonker of a race for you. You've had some... Yeah, I've got you, mate. Have you included your audio?
Great, mate. Just a moment. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, you've included your audio?
Yes, mate. I've already included my audio. Yep.
Excellent. So yeah, you've had an absolute stonker of a race tonight.
Yes, mate. That was so fun.
Yeah, look, a lot of battles there between you guys, the Henchmen, Abstracts, and even your teammates. 6 runs. I think there was a lot of tossling for positions between you guys there. How was it for you? Like, tell us about it.
Me?
Yep.
Alright, so I mean, for me, of course, you saw as I said in the Discord chat, my Xbox just turned off on me. I don't know what happened. It glitched. So 4 laps was gone. My first position was gone. Podium position was gone. And then after that, when I came back, I was like, okay, I had to do this. All I thought in my mind was give it everything. Don't do any mistakes. Minimize mistakes. You saw me. I did 2 mistakes. I spun. But at the same time, I managed to come back. And yeah, it was really fun racing with everybody. I think it was really clean and fair. So yeah.
No, it was absolutely. From what we were seeing, there was a lot of clean battles between you guys.
Yeah.
But mate, look, P3 for tonight. Congratulations, you've
Thank you very
rejoined
much.
the lobby. You rejoined the season, I should say. Coming into the season very late. But mate, beautiful race. So well done.
Yep. Thank you very much,
Again.
man. I'm really happy. Hoping for next good race, of course, with everybody. And congrats to everyone also. Yep.
Thanks, mate.
Yep. Thank you, mate.
We're gonna skip P2 at the moment because we'll get to him in just a minute. But Car Gamer securing P1, mate. It was a hell of a race for you getting up into that P1 position, and then all of a sudden you just started to gap the man behind you, Andy. What was happening?
Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I felt like I was driving same the whole stint. I have a feeling Andy was running low on fuel or something, because I was driving the same the whole stint.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, first of all, congrats to Andy on the championship. You know, it's been an incredible season from him. I pushed him all the way, but ultimately it was just too good.
Thank you, sir.
No, look, and in quality as well. I mean, there seemed to be a bit of an incident where you had the 5th grid place penalty. What happened there? Because it wasn't caught on stream, so I didn't catch it.
I was just swerving, getting ready for my lap. I was doing it the whole way up the straight, so it wasn't really a sudden thing. And then car behind just all of a sudden went really fast and
Yeah, okay.
hit the back of me. But yeah, I think it was a bit of a racing incident. I don't think it was really anyone's fault.
No, fair enough. That's fair. Well, look, man. It honestly, it's been one of the hardest fought championship battles between the two of you. You know, it was real close at one stage, and then the gap started slipping away a little bit from you. Andy's just had a few more races where he was a bit more consistent.
Yep.
But then at the end of the season, mate, you were just starting to claw back. And I think if it went differently for this one tonight, I think we could be seeing a different battle next week. But commiserations to you, but also an absolute smashing season for you, finishing in P2. You know, it was so close, and all I can say is congratulations.
Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything different. I think
No.
despite having a couple more rounds at Brazil and Mexico, I think you're not going to have a perfect season, and the only driver who has is Andy, and that's why he's won the championship.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move on to the man that you're all looking at on screen right now as he's doing his victory donuts out on the track of Spa. Andy, mate, congratulations. A history-making moment for WRL, securing your your second championship victory. He's having fun doing donuts. Andy, you there?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, it's been an awesome season, and there's been tons of heavy hitters. It's been fun battling with Hench and Carr and Sully and Relics, of course. I could never speak any higher of rapid tier 1 drivers, and he's just a monster.
He is, absolutely. Well, I think for me, I mean, look, last season for you just didn't go your way because of internet issues, and you've come back this season as a full-time driver, and you've come back absolutely monstrous. So I don't think you know, I think it was first 9 rounds. Did you go 9 rounds where you went a race win each single race? I think it was more than that, actually.
Podium, sorry.
Sorry, podiums.
Yeah.
Podiums, I mean, sorry.
It was 11, and
So,
then I disconnected.
11, there you go. Yes. And that was through no fault of your own, so it could have been 12, it could have been, you know, further than that. But, you know what, it was still an absolute monstrous season from you.
Yeah, I feel like I did.
Tell us.
I feel like I did the leg work in the first half. And the second half, yeah, I've been watching Car Gamer in his league races recently, and he's just been on fire. And yeah, throughout the race, Hench and I were on the same strategy, so hard to medium, and then we were going to throw either mediums or softs on at the end, and I was going to try and fight Car Gamer, and then I did the math and realised that P2 wasn't so bad for this one.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying that on stream. Is he just going to sit in P2? I mean, yes, any driver would want the victory, but
I've been
the safe option would have been sitting in P2 and just taking the victory from there.
Done enough of these league races to know when to fight.
Yeah. Exactly
Thanks,
right.
boys. You guys have done excellent in the calls. Matty Skills, Scotty, everyone's been awesome. So shout outs to everyone at WRL.
Thank you very much, mate. We really appreciate it. And look, I can't wait for next season to bring it back and do it all over again. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very fun.
I definitely think it will be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Andy, mate, congratulations again from all of us, from myself, Henchman, Matty Skills, Kirko, and Top as well. I'll put his name in there because I know he'd say it as well. But mate, you've had it. Like I said, I've said it 1,000 times. You've had a monstrous season, and I can't fault your driving whatsoever. It's been amazing to watch.
Look, at one point, Andy, you were four race wins in front of Car Gamer.
There you go.
Yeah, well, like I say, I did a lot of the work in the first half, and then the second half, Car Gamer picked up the pace. When I was scared, but we've done it. I'm happy.
Been enjoyable to watch.
Shout outs to me mum for probably watching all the races.
I would say all of them. I would say every single one.
Nah, she was busy one Sunday. She was busy in Singapore when I DNF'd, and I saw in the viewers she wasn't watching. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna come home tomorrow and re-watch it. I'm like, what happened?
Clip you around the back of the ears.
You smashed, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, thanks guys.
Oh, that's funny.
Fucking awesome.
Nah, man. Well done. All right, well, guys, that's it from us for tonight here at Spa. Thank you so much, Toppy, for joining me at very, very, very short notice. I know I didn't even tell you. I didn't even message you to begin with. I just sent you the invite and said, come join me. It was a shame Matty Skills couldn't be there tonight, and but I know he'll be back next week with me in the comms box. And to our 3 podium drivers tonight, Accelerator in P3, Andy in P2, and Car Gamer in P1. Congratulations to you guys, and commiserations to guys that did DNF. But guys, we will be back on Tuesday night in Miami for our Tuesday League races. So make sure you join. Come over to Twitch. Send us a bit of a follow, and then make yourself known in chat. We love hearing from you guys. We love seeing everyone engaged. So thank you guys all very much for joining us. We will see you all next